Good time zones, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday. We have made it to the middle of the week, and we still have some sanity left. I think. Maybe. Squirrel! I hope that everybody is doing well. Welcome in. Let's have a quick look and see who we've got to say hi to, because it's important to say hi. Welcome into Blast, who's got some warm honey lemon tea. Ooh, I hope that's lovely. And welcome into Frauke with a big pot of pasta. Pasta. Taryn, it's fantastic to see you. True Purple, welcome in. Seribot arrived, and then we got into the music. Get past the scurries. Sin Lily, welcome in. Ritsu, welcome in. Happy Wednesday to all of you. All of you? Wow. Shadow Sky, welcome in. Problem with your cats only growing up with wide staircases. They don't comprehend that if the staircase is narrow and they take up the entire step, you cannot progress very well. The cat stair trap system is in operation. TGM, welcome in. Sci-Fi, hello. We have sanity. Well, I'm fairly sure we might have some in a case somewhere. You're less of lovely and more curling up of your fever and strep throat. Oh, Blast. Take care of yourself. Look after yourself, and I hope you feel better soon. Welcome to Wednesday. Let's see what we can get into today. And I'm going to start by setting up a couple of things because I want to. Because I have a sneaking suspicion that we can do a couple of things that might make things a little bit fun. So let's get that, and let's make a couple of chests. Feel better soon, Blast, or else. I do try to survive. People need their jokes after all. Yep. I mean, I'm not sure about the word need in that, but hey, we'll accept it since you're not feeling great. Right. I am going to put a chest in here, which means I want... No, I need to... Hold on. Let's look through the walls. Oh, here we go. And speaking of doing my job, which is a dictionary thrower, I did purchase a dictionary 3 months ago, but it did not arrive. You're at a loss for words. Oh! Oh! Ow! That was remarkably terrible. Ah! Okay. I can't do what I was thinking of doing. Fine. We'll have to consider something else then. Grr, Fnurbles. It was not that bad, was it? I'm at a loss for words, Blast. I'm at a loss for words. Let's put bricks back in. And let's put that back there. Okay, I hoped I had a bit more space in there. Let's have a think about what I was trying to do and see what we can fudge. Okay, so there's oh no, because these are only one wide thick. At least it wasn't the thesaurus where you might feel lost, adrift, lacking, or without. Oh, that was almost worse. Ooh, I do what I want. Yes. Yes, I can do what I want by going under. Right. Let's take this out. That's what I thought. I have space. The reason for all of this will become eminently clear shortly. I'm sure it will be incredibly confusing for a few minutes, but that's partially because it's deliberate. Never underestimate just how much I can be confusing. And we have a Pokemon in chat for those who might be interested in trying to get hold of one. Let's go with you. And a couple of these. Whoa, no, you don't go there. And a bit more of this, and some of these. Reminder, weeklies are catch attempts and catch in a regular Pokeball, which is important information for anybody and everybody. Right. That's a shame. That means that I'm going to have... Okay, for the moment, I'm just going to put this chest here. And we will work out whether or not I can do something better later. And we'll put a chest here. But actually, I want to do something with this. Now, this does require a little bit of forward thinking, of which I'm not very good at that. So let's... Oh, and the Armaldo escaped and nobody caught it. You saw nothing. You saw nothing, chat. Right. Now, I am trying to remember. I did not happen to see how you do this, but let's see what happens. Nope. Oh. Heil Hydrate! Thank you, Taran. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. No. We're the gremlins of chat and everybody knows. We are everywhere we go. I don't know what's going on. Ooh, that was a good pop. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil, scope creep. Okay, so apparently that's not the way of doing things. Then there's one other possibility, and this will give away immediately what I'm trying to do. But no one said do no evil, and absolutely no one said Dr. Evil, so we're perfectly fine there. Not since Google took it out of their motto. Huh. Huh. Okay. I have missed something. So let's admit what I'm doing. How do you make one of these? I thought it was when you placed a copper chest. Grr, bar, humbug. So it's not that you... Well, actually, maybe it might be that if I... Grr. I knew I should have done my research. I knew I should have done my research. No. Minecraft. Minecraft. Why? Okay. Right. Let me find a keyboard and find a browser window. Copper Golem is a new mod which can be spawned by placing a jack-o'-lantern or carved pumpkin on top of a copper block. I'm a complete nutter derp. I'm attempting this the wrong way entirely. Right. So, we need to keep the copper block, and we need to find my... Please tell me I have pumpkins. Hello, Feg. Welcome in. Whee. Nope. Nope. Aha! The carved pumpkin. Happy Copper Day. Hello, Feg. Yes, I have already made it to copper. Hello. Ho ho. Oh, he's adorable. Oh, he is adorable. And this is what I was, the reason for placing this chest at, this end of the corridor. The metal Teletubby is quite cute, yes. Oh, for goodness sakes, Scots. Would you mind not, So my intent, the reason for doing this is now we have movement and a copper golem roaming around. Now I might move that chest one to the left a bit, so that it's... Look at them fnurble! Yes. What I want to do is work out how to get this chest up, possibly into this corner. Which I suspect might mean the use of... Can they work with shulkers? I believe they can. Hold on, let me find a shulker. I should have... Oh, smig it. Let's just use one of these. Preferably one of these that actually has space in it. That will do nicely. Thank you very much. Grey shulker in the floor as an input. Blending in some more. You see, I want to make... I'm not worried about it blending in. Having it look like it's moving around is things into chests is fine. It's having to have this chest in the floor that's the problem. Because I'm deliberately having it so that the items are coming out of that chest and going straight back into this one. I basically want this to have a perpetual... I want this copper golem to have a perpetual job. Yeah, I'm thinking it will be that, Feg. So apparently he wants nothing to do with shulkers. Oh, is he adorable? Speaking of copper, it's the only element that has eyes because it can see you. Oh. Careful with that joke. It's an antique. Yes. But basically, I like the idea of having some movement around here. I can't blame him, he's just the right size for a shulker snack. Yeah, possibly. I also can't remember whether or not he's actually waxed or not. I don't want to... Alright, this is going to distinctly confuse him, so I'm just going to place that there for the moment. I want the copper version of that one robot that keeps trying to condense a circle of ever-expanding liquid. Something like that. Basically, I want a copper golem that is constantly moving things around. I just heard the telltale hum of a wandering trader, I thought. Oh, look. There's a wandering trader just outside the walls. Let's go and have a chat with him. I may have had to make a couple of changes. What do you sell? Oh, good. You are selling the right things. That's lovely. Oh, the black... Oh, wow. I forgot that... Oh, I forgot this version had the dye... the dye icon updates. That's quite nice. Does look like it's on a plate, but I'll take it. Dye icon. Oh. Good time zones, Raven. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're doing well. Let's see what we can do to make this guy a perpetual motion machine. Yes, Raven, I couldn't resist. I had to get one. And now I want to spend a little bit of time being completely silly and attempting to set up a perpetual motion machine with an iron golem. Because, why not? Suspect it's meant to be a bowl, like powdered dye. I assumed it was meant to be a palette, like paint. But, I think it's going to end up being, whatever it is in the eye of the beholder. And if you too have a beholder in chat, don't worry. They're not going to kill you yet. One moment. No, that's... okay. Blah. Strap in, folks. This will be the entire stream. Yep. Look, I'm not going to go very far with it. I'm just going to... So the reason I wanted to put it here... I'd hoped I could... I forgot this wall is only one thick. Because I had wanted to have it so that the hoppers were running along here. Hello, Kibo. Welcome in. Whoops. What I might do is sacrifice some hallway. In the interests of adorableness. He's got that expression of, hey dude, I just wanted to drop in. I love that. I was not expecting a copper golem to suddenly drop through the ceiling. That was hilarious. Hey, Urban, welcome in. Happy. He's copying me already. Yes, he is. Actually, why am I worrying? I've got an idea. Uh-oh. I was about to utter the phrase. I've got an idea. Do, 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 do. So if I put his chest here. Actually, let's put it there for the moment and go and take a quick nap. Could also be because he wanted to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. Yep. Run specifically to the bed because it's night, yes. But just about to recast your rod, so going to lurk. Enjoy the fishing, Urban. And thank you for the lurk. And we have a Wurmple for those who might be after their Pokemon. Yeah, there's nothing in there yet, dude. Just don't... Hold on. No, no. How do you pick up a copper golem? It's probably a bad thing to have tried. $18. Ah. You know, dude, I think I'm just gonna leave. Ooh, I want. Yes, excellent. I have an idea that will let me do what I want. It's not quite what I was thinking, but it's better, or at least it'll work. So I'm guessing you can only pick up the statues then. Ooh, I managed to catch the Wurmple. Well, that was a shame. Oops. Didn't I turn a block here into a... Ah, there we are. Hey, Fulmers. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Did I close up that? Ah, okay. Well, fine. Apparently I'm just gonna... No. Not that one. Right. So if I were a confused man, I would be very, very confused. I think I'm gonna have to go here. Can I get it to here, perhaps? So I want to put... Hello, Elkhorn. Welcome in. Hope you're doing okay. Right. You did throw 78 Pokeballs at Feg last year. Goodness. I missed... What did Fulmers say? Yeah, disappointed that Superfast Feg is not a Pokemon. What? What? I mean... That's a new one. My guess is if I... Where did I place that? So it's here. I think I've probably got enough space to run... Well, I've got enough space to drop myself through the floor, which is not entirely what I was planning on doing. But hey, let's see what happens if I spleef myself repeatedly. Superfast Feg is not valid. Kind of half expected that to be the case. So I need to... Aha! Yes, that's what I was looking for. Right, let's put you and you back in there. And fill that and that in. And you and... Oh no, hold on. No, take that one out. The things, and I really, really wonder what the heck this will bring. Right. By my reckoning, that should be within his search range. So if I give him... Have some netherrack, dude. And if I'm right, he'll wander up the stairs and go to that chest, and that'll do it. Yay! Oh, he is! Yes, I did, Elkhorn. It works! Now, do not drop off of the cliff. Okay, that works. That's fine. He's not hurting himself. I can live with that. I want to put in a stair over the top of that chest, but that gives me some movement around here. That gives me the movement I was looking for. It's an infinite loop golem. Yep. Hiya. Hey, dude. Where you go? What? I think he found my my shulker monster. Dude. That was not the chest you were supposed to find. Look after yourself, Blast. Dude. I wonder if putting the putting the stair over it has confused him. Because he went in that direction the moment I put the... Let's put something back in there. Did you hear about the guy with copper wire? Apparently he got arrested for misconduct. That was terrible. They're so cute, though, you can't get mad at them. Hey, Glam Pixie. I didn't see you arrive. I'm terribly sorry. I was slightly distracted by the adorable one. Okay, I'm going to assume he can't see that chest for some reason. Can we name him Fnurble? He already looks like one. He's already causing me to say the word.
Great horny toad.
I've lost him. Dude. Are you going to be difficult? I need you to go back to... You love that the statues are in their poses when you pick them up too. I haven't seen the statues yet, and I think this guy's waxed, but I can't remember. Because I thought it was a waxed block I placed down. But I can't seem to unwax him, so I'm guessing he's not waxed. He blends in a bit too much with the brick. Crikey, that brick had eyes. Hello, Canadian Dragon. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the Copper Age. In which I'm already getting confused by Fnurbles. And now that I've said that twice, I'm definitely going to have to call... I'm going to have to take Feg's advice and call him Fnurbles, aren't I? Katsune, welcome in. Can I lead him? Oh, that's a question. That might be the appropriate one. Because I can't pick him up. Dude. Aha! Why have I got 2 leads? No, that's just 1 lead. That's just much, much bigger than it used to look. Come on, Fnurbles. Yeah, you are definitely getting named Fnurbles, dude. There. Have your chest. Oh, this is going to be annoying. Hold on. Oh, that's okay. Apparently, he is incredibly... Yeah, that's larger than I was expecting. I appear to have misplaced an a copper golem. Oh, there he is. Oh, for goodness sakes. Yep. I think the radius is 32. It was underwater. Of course it was. Why is he looking... So... Oh, because none of these chests are empty. He's looking for a chest that already has the... Dude. I don't appear to have any name tags with me. I'll have to get one later. But will he remember for next time? I don't know. At this point, I'm more... I'm both very impressed and slightly annoyed at him. No, it's not Elkhorn. It's just because it's dropping... It's taking away immediately to drop straight into this one. I may have to move my shulker monster. And I'm definitely going to be naming you Fnurbles. Have I seen... exactly. Have I seen Pixelriss's sorting setup? No, I've come into this completely without any knowledge about them, which is why I've goofed at making them and then gotten confused by him at every opportunity. Can I not make some sort of force field at that entrance? I may have to. For the moment, Fnurbles is going to sit here. I'm going to move my Shulker monster at some point, dude. And when I do, then I'll let you roam free again. And we have a Farfetch'd in chat for those who might be interested in trying to catch it. That said, he is adorable. He is so very adorable. Actually, I'll put the other 16 of the things back into his chest. Thank you. From what you'd learned, they look through the first 10 chests they find, and if one is a... Yes, they're only allowed to have... They will only look at 10 chests, from what I remember. That's the one bit of information I knew. I just thought it would have gone to the closest chest, which would be this one. And he did go to this one a couple of times. He then just decided that he liked the ones out at my Shulker monster more. Which is slightly annoying. So, what have we learned? We have learned that copper golems are cute, adorable, single-minded, and they have a chest fetish. And they will travel a very long way to get to that chest. Oh well. You are very, very single-minded. I approve, but equally I disapprove. Oh, actually, while we are tinkering with Fnurbles, let's see what copper grates look like. Oh, those are nice. Right. Let's see if that brings him under control. Have you lost the ability to see the chest upstairs? But... I wonder if he can climb ladders. Can copper golems climb ladders? Perhaps he's worked out that doing this is just futile. Yeah, maybe. I'm starting to think he's more intelligent than he looks, and less. Oh, he's started pathfinding to the chest he wants. Well, I want him to go to. Yay! He's found the right chest. I'm wondering if he can climb ladders, because that would be adorable. Ow. Apparently not. Either that, or I've just confused him. Have a good meeting, Raven. That said, I think now that he knows that there's a chest up there and he can't get to the other ones, could I give him a bubble elevator? I could, but at the moment he seems quite happy as he is. There we are. Right, we've achieved what we were trying to do. We just have to make sure that he can't get to the chests that are not supposed to be for him. Ah. Hello, Mad. Welcome in. I have built a perpetual motion device. Or a copper golem of infinite boredom. It's like those those impossible machines with the switch that you can turn on and off. If you turn it on, it immediately switches itself off. Need to rename him Sisyphus. At the moment, he's tentatively named Fnurbles simply because he has made me want to yell that repeatedly. It is the new release, Mad. I deliberately gave myself the new release almost immediately. There were two things that I had to disable. I do not have Lightmatica. And server side, I don't have Blue Maps marker manager. But those are the only two things I had to take out. Oh, and sorry, 3. I don't have replay anymore. So one mod in each instance. One on the cam account, one on main account, and one on the server. you know things are silly when you had to do when you've got one in each. I love the happy gesture when he realizes he's able to place it into that chest. But yeah, we've basically now got a perpetual golem machine, which gives this place a little bit of life, which I think is far more fun. Ow. I'd try and have it so that there were others moving around the room as well, but I think if I were to do that, I'd have to lock this chest, each chest, so that it could only hold one item, which I might be able to do, but might need a lot more thinking about redstone. And, well, where I've placed this, there's not enough room for redstone. And suddenly, a random bee appears. Well, I'll be. No, he'll be. Humby. Looks nothing like a car. Right. Heil Hydrate. Just for that, you choose violence and chaos. Wow. Heil Hydrate. Oh, it really, it probably is El Corner. I'm just, I will look into it. Oh, and a stretch. This is very much me putting in something at next to zero notice. Oh, and now we have... Well, now we have to go somewhere anyway. We have a new Gordon being recruited. So now I know what... now you know what Mad meant by choosing Chaos. Yes, thank you, Elcon. It is much appreciated, and I will definitely look into it. It's just this was put together at zero notice because my brain wanted to see what they looked like and if I could do something with them. Because they're adorable. I mean, I really love it. I think they're fantastic. I will build sensible things with these guys at some point. Oh. Aww. Aren't you adorable? Ah. Right. Sorry. I'm getting thoroughly confusing here, which is not unusual. Right. Let us go and find loot and plunder. Wait, where am I going? I've got a perfectly good... Whoop. And we've got a full... Sir, I am a sophisticated item sorting fnurble. Do not patronize me. I'm like, where am I going? I've got a perfectly good portal over here that I can use for getting out of here. And Kibo is getting a full armor upgrade for Amareya. You totally make all the new things. I am glad I make sense sometimes. Right. And while we're wandering through the nether... We're wandering through the nether. We're crashing into all the things. I'm flying through the sky with rockets that as I fly. Yep, right. Seeing as how I have them in my inventory, let's see what the copper bars look like in the final location. Oh, that's going to look nice. That's much better than the trapdoors. We can still see through these. Oh, yay! Right. Oh, I'm going to need 17 metric tons of copper. Fortunately, I might have a decent supply of it. But also, hi Shadow, welcome in. Happy Wednesday, welcome to the Copper Age. I am already very thoroughly distracted. I'm wondering, yes. I've just realised I don't think I've done anything to the copper golem to stop him from oxidizing. I'm fairly sure he's not waxed copper. So we will have to see how long he takes to oxidize. I believe they do, Taran, yes. So I could do patterns with them. Where am I going? Oh, I forgot we... I forgot Cutie is still babysitting. Hey, Cutie. Hi. 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 Are you still babysitting? Oh, goodness. Hi. 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 Thank you for the boops. Yes, Cutie has friends, and I didn't realize there was another one. Oh, I'm so tempted to try and get that in with Cutie as well, so that Cutie has 3 friends. Yeah, what was I doing? Why is my trapdoor flapped? Who flapped my trapdoor? Right. First things first. Where's Mad's book? LLM. Pressure plate. The pressure plate was 2 blocks away from it. Slash burn, raise, ruin, loot, then burn after, loot and scoot, and loot and plunge. Cutie and the 3 little pigmen zombies. Oh, you're making me really want to get that done there, Taran, because that Cutie and the 3 little misheard that as the Luton Scoot. Sounds more like a dance and is a... Yes. I think we're still in building 6. Oh, no, hold on. I can't put dashes on this. And apparently I need to take a quick nap because it's getting dark already. Then you would have to give one baby a stick and one some wheat. And one some bricks. Cutie and the Pigmen sounds like a 90s band. And Elkhorn caught the Zatu. Oh, goodness. Hi, Cutie. Hi. Hi, Cutie. I don't know where that pigman went. Oh. Hi. Do you want to go in there for a minute? No. Wait. There's another one. Why is this area riddled with... This area is absolutely riddled with pigmen. Babies. Carrying netherrack. Right. I'm going to get 2 name tags. I'm going to get one that's called Fnurbles. And... one that's called Loot and Plunder. You're not well trained. You are my last remaining trained pillager. I'm out of Gordons again. So I may have to do some recruiting at the weekend, which is going to be difficult because I had plans. They passed through while I was working in the Nether. I'm guessing so, Elkhorn. The interesting thing is, that portal that they've been coming through is... well, I guess they must have gone through it when I was doing the blowing up of the Nether tunnel. Sir, would you mind getting into the boat, please? Hi. Oh, you're going to be difficult. We've got a poorly trained Gordon. Apparently, Loot and Plunder doesn't want to get in a boat. Sir, Ah, thank you. Crikey. That one did not want to get in a boat. I'm guessing that when I was passing through and blowing up the tunnel, they must have been picking up the blocks and then going through the portal while I was still close to it. And cutting the nether close to that portal. That's all I can think of, because I've not actually done any mining around that particular portal. Let's bring Fnurble's cam a little bit closer in. Oh, goodness. Right. This looks like it might be... Oh, no, there's 2 chairs left. We got this one. Alright. And I need to put you in a minecart. If you would please. Thank you very much. And then we name you Loot and Plunder, not Fnurbles. Loot and Plunder. And now we set up an armor stand. Hey, Nordic Wolf, welcome in. Thank you for joining the scurry. Wait on stream to tick, then back to adulting. Thank you for joining in and getting that stream to tick. And there we are. Loot and Plunder has their armor stand. Thank you, Mad. Right. Let's... Oh, hold on. While we're at it, I can mark that as completed. And Kibo for Amareya, we have a full armor upgrade. Let's go and find out. Oh, and Elkhorn is getting a full armor upgrade for G. Gordon Ramsay. So it's definitely a new things and armor upgrade day. Yay! Look after yourself, Nordic Wolf, and thank you for joining us. Right, so that's Mad's done. Now I need to find Kibo's and do Amareya. Where's Kibo? There you are. This is where I find that I can't even remember my alphabet. So Amareya... Kibo. Amareya's fully upgraded. Do you want to start Murphy? Or continue with Murphy? You think you should wait for armor, need to think on colours and whatnot. That sounds sensible, Mad. Yep, okay, so... So, Murphy is getting a full upgrade to chainmail. And while we're here, let's work out what we need for Elkhorn. If I can remember where my alphabet is. There is copper armor, Taran. I'm not going to change my tier system. So that gets Elkhorn up to iron armor. For G. Gordon Godfrey. Yeah, we do now have copper armor, but I'm not going to add it to the list of tiers for armor unless somebody decides that they specifically want to request it. I think if that's the case, I will consider it as an alternative to chainmail. And now that I've just said that, I've just realised we're getting chainmail for for Kibo. Kibo, do you want copper instead of chainmail? Could be an option for people to mix and match parts at the iron armor tier. It's another option. Whee! Hold on, I'm going the wrong way. My armor store is over here. Boing, 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 boing. You were going to chain and Kibo was full iron. You're right. How about we just make both of you copper? Copper it is for both of you then. I am now thoroughly confused, but since you've both requested a full armor upgrade, well, and it's basically just one tier. Well, for the moment, I'm not going to try and second guess myself. I am, however, going to have to figure out where the heck I've left any copper. Right. Let's update my notes. I'm going to just ignore the fact that there's a zombie baby. Zombie babies, they're gonna run from you. No, they're not. Alright. Okay, so Kibo was going to chain, is going to copper. And so I'm going to consider chain... ignoring zombie children. Yes. Right. And Elkhorn. So let's just make 2 full sets of copper armor. Oh boy. Right. I need copper to be able to do copper armor though. And I don't have any copper with me. I think my nearest copper is... Excellent! Mythicals now! No, it'll be... It'll actually be IKEA. Mythical now has some babysitting duties. Oh, this is getting silly. I'm not quite sure where this cow came from either. I'm just really very confused by why do the baby zombies run towards the Ravagers? Why do baby zombies seem to be very, very interested in hanging out with Ravagers? Are the Ravagers babysitting, or are the piglins looking after the Ravagers' stables? Actually, it could be either way round. We will have to come up with some lore for this, obviously. I need to go to IKEA. The easiest way is to go through here and get confused and then come out this side. And we have a Poliwag for those who might be after some Pokemon today. Ancients, welcome in. How are you doing? Happy Copper Day. Okay, so either Fnurbles was waxed. Now there's a statement. Enjoying a bit of paid time off. Oh, lovely. I hope you you have a nice, relaxing time of it. Right, I've definitely got the space for the copper. There we are. Right. Let's make 2 full sets of copper armor. So, boots, chest plate, helmets, leggings. And let's grab a full stack of those while we're at it, so that we can see better what they look like in the nether. In the nether, we will need all copper bars in the nether. Copper bars will make us safe in the nether. They will look quite... yeah, whatever. I don't know where I was going with that, but do I ever? Oh, hey. I might get an entire section in with this. Maybe even more than that. Oh, that's nice. So it's 1 stack of... oh, good, yeah, that's a lot of copper bars. That's going to look fantastic in one of the middle tiers of this. But I think I need close to 24 stacks of copper bars to be able to make 3/4 of a stack per side. Actually, just over, since I had... yeah, I had 6 there. I think I'm going to need about 20 or 4 stacks of copper bars for just this section of tunnel alone. Trial chamber grinding coming soon. I don't know. You get an awful lot of copper out of a trial chamber. And I've got nearly half a chest of copper still just at IKEA. And I think I've got another half chest at Jurassic World. Right. So, building 1. Hey, oh god, not again. Right. Who was it in building 1 that was getting this? Gordon. No. Hodzah, no. Luke, then burn after. Felix, Ruin, Raise, Sirens, Savant, Tiffany, Gordon, Freeman, Tess. Wait, that can't be right. Who was in building 1 then? Murphy. I managed to, at some point, completely not notice Murphy's name in that list. Where's Murphy? Houston, we have a problem. Did they get moved to the Great Hall? I'm wondering... I don't think so. Oh boy. Oh goodness. Houston, we've lost a Gordon. Right. Gentlemen. Aldebane. Flash. No. Nope. Where the heck is Murphy? No, wrong way. I've... One of our Gordons is missing. Something has gone wrong. Something's gone wrong. Let's check building 2. I'm wondering if I've just gotten off by 1 error on the numbering. That door is currently full of Gordons. Well, G. Gordon Godfrey's here at least, which is the other one we're looking for. Lapsing. Okay, so G. Gordon Godfrey's here, so let's put their armor on. So we've got one of them right. There you are, Elkhorn. Thank you so much for the copper upgrade. You now have a full set of armor for G. Gordon Godfrey. I will have a look at that in a second, Kibo. Okay, they're not in here. This is almost embarrassing. How have I lost a Gordon? Okay, they're not there in building 4. Let's check outside of the Great Hall. How? Yeah, you're absolutely right there, Feg. Was Murphy the one we were moving to the kitchens? Well, I found Amarea. I mean, the kitchens were my next port of call. Building 5 and all. How the heck have I... This is particularly confusing. I'm also quite impressed that we now have baby zombies in with 3 out of 4 of our... You're not named. You're a spare blue fly. Right. Let's check upstairs here. Sir Ibid. Swedish Gordon, Ibid. Congratulations, Raven. Yet again, you have proven that you have far better memory than I do. Hello and welcome to Thursday. Today we're doing an audit of all the Gordons. No. See which ones I've lost, like my sanity. No. Yeah, another point for Raven. Raven has too many points. Highly worrying. Right. Hold on. Yeah, that's right. That, and that. Sir Ibid. Sir Hangry. Thacia. What are you doing up there? Murphy's living down to their name. Hey, Murphy. Hi, Bramandal. Hi, Arthas. Right. We have found Murphy. As opposed to Murphy has found us. Which probably is also accurate. I'm going to go and update my records. And Thursday, Taran, is going to be me collapsing in a corner and not streaming. Because tomorrow I have to go to a conference. And I don't know when I'm going to be getting home. This is law, yes. Did your other Gordons have armor yet? Do we trust your notes? Okay, so that's that one and that one. Right. G. Gordon Godfrey is all the way up to copper. Flash has leather. Tickle Me Gordon has leather. Your Ravager recruit doesn't. So your other two have leather armor, Elkhorn. And we have a Cryogonal in chat for those who might be interested in trying to catch a Pokemon. So, yeah. Both of them have leather and a Betsy. Gonna put the other two in copper. For another 30k, yeah. Will it let you request that? Yep. Okay. And the answer is yes, it will. So we've got one in the Great Hall and one in Building 1. Thank you so much for that, Elkhorn. I'm glad it let you request that. Alright. I guess we're going back. Before I leave the building, Sal, let me check for you. Also, hi, Sal. I do not have a book for you, Sal. So, it appears that the answer is no. When we have wardens, we'll be able to redeem armor for them too. Yes. 1 million points for every single piece of armor. Yeah, it looks like you don't have a Gordon at the moment, Sal. Yeah. I'm also going to say any Gordon redeems today are going to have to wait while I recruit. So it might be Friday before I'm allowed to give anyone. Yeah, that I was just saying that one had Heil Hydrate. Welcome in, Landstrad. More time to come up with a name. That sounds fantastic, Sal. Thank you. And oh, that was the right shoulder. Thank you. I guess I needed that stretch, particularly if that was the shoulder going. Let's go and get 2 more sets of armor for Elkhorn. Hey, pork chop. I need a nap, apparently. What I might do is bring back some copper and store it in the recruitment building. Let's bring back 10 blocks, just in case. Right. Leggings, helmet, chest plate, boots, I didn't make enough. Copper comes after leather, but copper is an alternative to chainmail. TGM. What am I short of? I'm not sure if that's a thunderstorm or not. It is. Welcome back, Urban. Yeah, I'm because copper is weaker than iron. I'm treating it as equivalent to chainmail in my purchasing options, unless anyone happens to. Yeah, basically. Disagree. Because otherwise it adds in a tier, and that's unfair on people who've already purchased stuff up to a high level. I'm trying not to be unfair. Fish are doing your head in. They're playing with your bait and not taking it. Teasing fish. Whoops. One thing I'm noticing is, either I didn't, the time for a golem to age seems to be really rather high. Because Fnurbles is still an unaged golem. Right. Where was... I know I saw it. Here we are. Tickle Me Gordon. There we are. Elkhorn, a full set of copper armor for... If people didn't want to have to pay for the extra tier of armor, they should have upgraded sooner. I mean, I could have said that, but I'm trying... I mean, that would be useful as an extra... sink for channel points. But I'm trying not to be evil. Did you know koi fish travel in groups of 4? When threatened, koi A, B, and C run away, leaving the D koi. Oh! Ow! That was good, but painful. Oh, that looks so cool. So this is all of the new die shapes. And all of the different colours have different shapes. You know, I quite like that. And they do swim together sometimes, especially when feeding time. Yeah. That's quite nice. Right, that's that. Since we're putting chain at the same level as copper, let's use the side door. Whoa, let's not use the side door. I nearly ended up... hi, Karma. Nearly ended up saying hi to Karma quite heavily there. Karma is a pain. Right. Which side is... There we are. There's Flash. Flash. Ah. Right. And we get a full set of copper armor for Flash as well. There you are, Elkhorn. I don't have any chests in here. I need to get a couple of chests, and we'll put them up on a shelf somewhere. Actually, if I get a couple of barrels, I can put them high up on the wall, and they won't get in the way. Give streamer a stat tip. Ban punning. Nope. 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 I was about to say, surely I've got some wood here somewhere. Yeah, 2 barrels. That was what I was after. And let's get some oak trap doors while we're at it. And get rid of that. And let's put a couple of barrels into Flash. It's bedroom. And well, that was not the window I intended to go in, but it worked at least. If we do that and that, I can put the barrels up here, and it'll look like they are at least part of. That makes sense. That good? There. Ooh, no, I tend to do that way around. Pulled an additional 3 out. Use the 59. Yeah. And then I put away the. I forgot I had those logs in my inventory, Raven. I had them literally out for 2 seconds. Blast Jordan gives us a lot of jokes. Sometimes 10 in a row. Occasionally one lands. Sometimes, no pun intended. Oh, Elkhorn. That one, however, was just awful. And apparently Feg and I are at odds on our preferences for the puns. Right. I guess at some point we're going to have to find another baby zombie and give it to Karma as a stablemate. It was still awful, just fractionally better. Ah, okay. Have I resorted to alternative fishing techniques? That was a response to the shots fired remark. That just makes me think of the opening of Crocodile Dundee 2, where he's fishing. Yes, fishing. Fishing with explosives. Ooh, harpoon gun. Now that's definitely an interesting way of fishing. Alright. Let's get back to what we were doing, which is... We were attempting to build things today, I suppose. Crocodile Dundee 2, search for nuclear secrets. What? I don't remember that version of the film. Wrong kind of fishing. Oh. That pun was so bad I accidentally shut off a firework. Right. Here for Nurbles. Here, Fnubbles. Come on. There we are. Fnubbles now has a name. Wouldn't that be Crocodile Dundee 3? No, there was no Crocodile Dundee 3. We don't talk of that film. We do not mention that film. That film did not exist. It's like Indiana Jones. It was a perfect trilogy. It's interesting that the copper chest for Fnurbles has aged, but Fnurbles hasn't. Boy, does that sound weird. So I'm actually going to wax Fnurbles'... I'm going to move on from that statement before I finish it. And we have a Pokemon in chat, for those who might be interested in catching it. There we are. That locks that chest at that age. There you are, Fnurbles. Don't need to see you waxing your Fnurbles. It was more, I didn't wax Fnurbles. I waxed, this chest. Nicely done, Sal. Whee. Whoop. Note, I deliberately changed the... Was the excuse me to the I deliberately added the word that. I'm not sure that improved it, actually. Wait, Fnurbles, where are you going? Are you okay? Are you sad? Are you lost? Are you okay? Fnurbles, speak to me. I've waxed my chest. Feg. I almost feel like Feg's comment should be the one that gets quoted at this point. Come on, Fnurbles. Come with me. Miss Ferret, welcome in. There we are. I think Fnurbles got lost. Oh, hold on. Has he actually aged? No, he's still a pristine Fnurbles. Naming him might have confused him. Confused me. Right. The fact that I just saw a zombie pigman wandering past on the cam account as well is slightly disturbing. Yes, he did. That's alright. Alright. I'm in dire need of some scaffolding. What are the odds that I don't have any string? I could have sworn... I'm fairly sure I've got some string. You have aged with boredom from not catching fish. I mean... Part of me says that was your decision. Right. Do we have any string to make some more scaffolding with? I could have sworn I had some. Apparently not. Look after yourself, Urban, and thank you for joining us. Aha! Well, I got 2 pieces of string. I guess I'll just have to kill a spider later. That helps. Let's put those in there for the moment. Let's get this running along this section. I think that's one of the things I need to do. Nope, it's this one I keep my polished tuff in. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise. No, wait. Sunrise early in the fishing, sunrise late in the fishing. Everybody's fnibbling all day. They may not like your lures and bait. That's their decision. Not sure that singer is allowed to be sung anymore. Yeah, that's why I was like, then again, maybe. I've got tough stairs. Oops. I fell in a hole. Just the usual things for why people get excommunicated from reality. Reality is overrated. It is. That I will definitely agree with. And I'm out of stairs. Well, that's not helpful. I can't remember, honestly. I just remember that they're on the list of not to be. Are you waxed? Come on. Let me have a look at you. Oh. Okay. Apparently, you can't look at an entity. I thought you could. Oh, hold on. Oh, goodness. I forgot we've now got the debug charts. He's just a copper golem. Okay. So, odds are he will age at some point. Yes, for those who haven't seen it, we now have a brand new configuration option menu for the debug menu. You can do all sorts of things in F3. FPS is in by default. Does it have... Yeah, I'm going to turn off memory, player position, player selection position. Thank you for the lurk, Veg, and have some nice food. Simple performance factors, system specs, TPS. So I should now be able to... There we are. That's... Wow. You can really... F3 will now fit in on smaller than a 4K monitor. Yes. Unless you turn on everything. But the other thing is, you can now turn on things permanently. So, for example, player position I can have set as always. And it's now permanently visible in the corner. Hidden under the logos. Hey, Blackclad, welcome in. Thank you for the streak. Let's quickly have a quick nap. So, yeah, the ability to... visible for certain values are visible. I mean, it's visible for me perpetually. Fnurbles is lost again. Fnurbles. Where are you going, Fnurbles? Hi. Fnurbles. What? Where are you going? If you go through to the nether portal, I will be upset at you. You are so very... Okay, so apparently there's some interesting AI elements. Absolutely. That is my concern, Taran. That is very much my concern. I think the problem is he's still trying to find the other chests occasionally. Occasionally you just have to babysit your golems. Imagine they made a golem or elemental out of all of the metals. I think that would be fun. We just need gold and netherite. A golden golem. Actually, I'm now petrified by the concept of a netherite golem. The need for a block of netherite to make a... assuming it's the size of that one. The need for 4 blocks of netherite if you're making it the same way as an iron golem. Four blocks of netherite would be scary. Netherite is... we have netherite golems, they're called wardens. Oh. Diamond and emerald. Ooh, a diamond... yeah, diamond and emerald ones would be fun. That is lava and fireproof. Ooh. No, they are skulk golems. Yeah, that feels right. There's a mod pack for this. Of course there is. I'm not surprised. Or more to the point, this is my surprised face. I feel like I should wax my walls. I'm not getting very far with a huge amount of things today, but to be honest, it's Thursday tomorrow, and I'm not here tomorrow, so oh wow, I need to wax all sorts of things. No, those haven't aged, so those can't be waxed. Catch this, it's a rare. There you are. The Frauke Information Service is reminding you that you really, really want to catch this. It is Wednesday, aka Hump Day. Yep. I think Fnurbles has the hump occasionally. That's why they get confused. Oh. And the Roaring Moon has been caught by Blackclad Wanderer, Sal, Ritsu, Frauke, and myself. Oh dear. And we get a darn it from Mad, who apparently didn't get it. Sorry, Mad. All of that is waxed, so that's good. I really wish we had a tier between that one and that one. Really? Another wandering trader? What is it with the traders today? Yeah, all of that's waxed. Yeah, I'm definitely hearing another wandering trader. Yep. Hello, sir. What are you selling? Anything of interest? Packed ice. But nothing spectacular. You're taking water bottles for emeralds. That's not a bad one. Oh, yes. Right. Before I think further about other things, one thing I want to do is come over here. And no. There we are. Pumpkin seeds. Need to make a way. Need a way to make sand infinite in vanilla, not including exploits and data packs. That would be useful. I mean, you can buy it off of wandering traders, but not in very much of a quantity. And I've seen data packs that make whatever the desert strays drop sand. But those are the only two things that I've seen so far. I'm going to put these over here. That way we've got more melons. Husks. Thank you. Why did I say strays? Because I keep thinking strays are the ones that go in deserts. They're not. I know that. I really should know better. Right. So far, my only achievement today is to get very distracted and play with a play with a copper golem. Right. Let's see if we can make some progress before we run out of stream. One is the husks. The other way is crushing. Yeah, copper into gravel into sand. That's a very common one in a lot of data packs, isn't it? And fulfill a bunch of routines. Oh, absolutely. That's what I meant by getting distracted, Mad. Right. Nope. Nope. That one. And as the sun sets in the distance, it's time for Scotsman to say, "Eh-oh," and go sleep, so that he doesn't get anything blowing up Fnurbles. You're too hard on yourself. That's our job. Wow. I mean, you're not wrong. But hey. Part of me is like tempted to say, chat, hear me out. Let's get a bit more of that. And let's do something. Oh, hold on. I need some normal stone. Pictures the sun from Teletubbies replaced with Scott's favourite, just going, Nya! Oh, face even. Okay. Now I just need Fnurbles to pick up the Actually, that would be if we had an Allay working with a golem, wouldn't it? That would be interesting. Allays and golems working in harmony. I'd like to teach the world to sort in perfect harmony. Golems and allays working together in the... for you and me. It's my fault, Mad. I'm the one who mentioned something that was deliberately a trigger for it. Everything was peaceful until the pillagers attacked. I mean, you're not wrong. So thankful you never really saw that show. I mean, just think how much brain bleach you've saved for yourself there, Raven. was guaranteed I wasn't going to land safely there. Alright, I'm going to have to borrow Fnurble's cam. Well, that's a phrase. 1, 2. Wait, hold on. 1, 2 here. 1, 2 there. I'm dropping all these extra materials on Fnurbles, and Fnurbles isn't actually having anything to do with them. As in supervise children for a church thing. Yeah. That sounds entirely like the sort of thing that happens. Oh, it's just too deep and keep going up until you hit the same height as that, apparently. You and... Hey, J. Price. Welcome in. Used to babysit a child that was obsessed with that show. Oof. Apparently I don't need that. Fine. How are you doing, J. Price? Welcome to Scott's Plays with Golems. Ah. Hey, Fnurbles. Oh, interesting. He won't interact with a chest if I'm interacting with it? That feels wrong. I mean, for gosh sake, they had VeggieTales available. Eh. I still love the fact that I didn't even make it 24 hours, and I'm already on the upgraded version of Minecraft. It just shows how much I wanted to have the copper golems and the copper gratings. Oh, well, is anyone really that surprised? No, Fnurbles, other way. Go on. Okay, so I think the problem is occasionally, yeah, you're gonna watch me do the same. Occasionally, if he's over here, having come away from this chest, he's trying to pathfind to the other ones and getting lost. I think that's the problem. So he's still distracted by the shulker monster. Remember, kids, don't let your Fnurbles be distracted by a shulker monster. Can they open shulkers? No, but my shulker monster also has chests next to it, J. Price. We did try placing down shulkers earlier, and he completely ignored them, which was a shame. I could have sworn that they had the ability to play with shulkers, but apparently not. We may have to test that again later, because I'm not convinced by it. And for those who might want it, we have a Simisage in chat as a Pokemon. We're getting a from the Squirrel Space Force commander. It might be that he ignored the shulker because it, or no, because they look in chests even if there are items in them to determine if they're allowed to put stuff into them. So it should have opened the shulker if it was able to. But that's the thing. I don't know. Are we going back to... Yes, we are. I always thought they could play with shulkers. I thought so too. So I'm thinking I got something wrong somewhere. But we put one in his path and he completely ignored it. Let's double check. No, that's... Actually... Yeah, let's take some of this and put it into here. So that he's got a netherrack shulker. Since he's currently perpetually sorting netherrack just to, you know, have some movement. And thank you for joining the Scurry, J Price. 45 scurrying squirrels currently in on a pub crawl. And thank you for joining the Scurry as well there, Black Lad. Right, Fnurbles. Have a shulker. I know you're a little bit... No, Fnurbles. Here, Fnurbles. Fnurbles. Here, Fnurbles. No. I'm gonna find him over in the nether one day, as Taran says. Look. Dude. No, not that way. That way. Yep. Hey, Jerry May. Look. Come here. I have a shulker for you to be distracted by. I don't think Fnurbles wants anything to do with shulkers. Fnurbles. Heck that shulker. Exactly. Here. There's a perfectly good shulker for you to put your... Copper golems interact only with normal chests, trap chests, copper chests. They ignore items dropped on the ground, ender chests, minecarts with chests, boats with chests, and all other containers. Shulker om nom nom. Okay, so they did take it out. It used to be that they actually did interact with them during early phases. Fnurbles. Yes, I know you've got that. Will you go and put it into the chest like you're... You're going to make an enrichment toy for Fnurbles. I mean... He's got a chest to play with. Izmir, is this going to get very, very confusing and silly? Who here thinks anything getting confusing and silly is out of scope for this channel? Exactly. I did name it Fnurbles. Yep. I gave in because he'd already made me call him Fnurbles repeatedly. Or say Fnurbles at him repeatedly. It just felt like it was going to be the way that it was going to go. And so, we have Fnurbles. And Fnurbles is definitely Fnurbles. Also, you're definitely not waxed. And yet you're... So apparently they take a very, very long time to age. Meanwhile, they're making me age very, very rapidly. Through sheer... Your case, rested. Your Space Force, squirrels. Your holidays, Trivago. A rolling copper golem gathers no moss. A copper golem will pick up nothing. They will only interact... Oh, it's... They actually have a specific timing. Oh, I didn't. All of my lightning rods around the world are going to age. I'm going to have aged copper lightning rods now, aren't I? Oh well. Something tells me I need to... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm about to say something that's going to result in some scope creep. Panic, 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 panic. I feel like I'm going to have to put a... At least it's a nice green. Yes. I feel like I'm going to have to put an apiary into the nether so that I can actually get more wax. Because I'm currently running out of wax. Oh, that's cute. I forgot about that one from Luna. And a repo one. Who's got the repo? Beppy's squad. That's not what I wanted to place. Fnurbles is lost. Abandon hope, all ye who have lost their Fnurbles. I think Fnurbles is still trying to pathfind to the Shulker monster. Ow. So, I think I'm probably going to have to move all of this. Yeah. So yeah, at some point I think I'm probably going to end up building a tower that's not going to have a portal in it in the nether, and might have some bees instead. That might actually be quite cool. Have a tower with bees in it. Not the bees! Not the bees! Banana. 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 Fnurbles has found his way to the right chest by going up the other staircase. Will you have to name all the bees Dinnerbone or what? That would be funny. Have them actually all upside down. Oh, that Fnurbles. What a yeah. What a joker. Because beauty is in the eye of the beehole. Oh, duh. Well done, Elkhorn. Well done. Need a name that rotates mobs by 90 degrees. Wait, that's another wandering trader. Because the last one had white llamas. Ooh, small drip leaf. Stay. You look after the wandering trader, Fnurbles. I'm gonna go and get some. I'm gonna get my wallet. Zum zum. Ah, my wallet now has netherrack in it. Well done. Zoom, zoom. Here, you. Oh, actually, I think I need to convert that into that. Right, you, dude. Sell me a small drip leaf. Yay! What else did you have? I saw the small drip leaf and forgot to look at anything else. Sea pickle, pale oak logs, bucket of tropical fish, lily of the valley. You will buy hay for emeralds. Nice. Yeah, that's all I wanted, dude. Fnurbles, where are you going? I need to go and sleep. Apparently I can't sleep yet. Put those in there, and since those are expensive, I'll put those in there as well. I'll put that back in my chest. I should probably have a snack. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh goodness. Thank you, Raven. Fnurbles is like, whatever I want, dude. Just to confuse you. Oops. I like the way he's now decided occasionally it's quicker and easier to go up that set of stairs to get to here. Copper golems need enrichment as or they go crazy. Humans are the same. I mean, I've been crazy for years. Not showing any problems with me. Oh, for goodness sakes. Okay, I am obviously getting tired. I'm starting to make silly mistakes with placement. Really? Off by 2? Let's get those last 2 and then go to Pretty's mode. Sounds like I need more enrichment. We can filter you out. We can filter you with the next batch of radium. And we have another Pokemon in chat for those who might be interested in it. Just keep me away from the gamma rays, Blackclad. You wouldn't like me around the gamma rays. Really? Right. The incredible Fnurbles. Oh, that sounds so very wrong and absolutely hilarious all at once. And the Gorgeist has been caught by Mad, myself, and Blackclad. What about the beta rays? I'd just go fishing for those. Right. I didn't get very far with the building, but we did get a, still in development. We did, however, get a copper golem. And, well, let's have a look at Fnurbles. Hello, Fnurbles. Oh, what about the Betamax? That's still in development as well. Look, I'm trying to get a decent there we are. No. I need you to just stop moving for... I'm never going to get that one, am I? Oh, I know. Hold on. When he's actually putting his stuff into the chest, we'll get a good picture of him. Or not. He's apparently too quick. Oh, goodness. Come on. Well, at least this time he's coming straight up the stairs. I apparently really need to think about where we're going to place chests when copper golems are around. Ah, goodness. But we are slowly getting somewhere with the exterior of the building, and I might do some of the repetition work between streams to get the other side of the water into place. And finish off getting this in. Copper golems don't take fall damage. Oh. That's interesting. You'll get a bill for those. Deep cut Marvel joke. Yeah. However, we have reached the point where I do need to take a break and wrap up, unfortunately. As mentioned, I will not be here tomorrow because I have to go and do things for work, but they will avoid falls that should cause damage. Definitely noticed him thinking where he was going to walk, that's for sure. So, I will not be here tomorrow, but I will be back on Friday at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where we will probably be pondering all sorts of dangerous things in the Nether. Because, hey, it's Friday. No, because it is time to actually do some work in the Nether by rule of the normal flip-flop and back and forth. Which is quite fun. I have a brain, honest gov. I'd like to say thank you to everyone for joining me. It has been absolutely fantastic and great fun. We're making new pathfinding. Well, yes. I am going to send us in the direction of a fantastic stream. Because... thank you, Taran. I was just about to push the button for that. I will find the other button. Hold on. I need to mark those as complete because we did upgrade Flash and Tickle. Wow. Armored Flash and Armored Tickle. That just... It's been a day for those sorts of things, hasn't it? It has been... Oh, goodness. Right. I am going to send us onwards to Linahun, who is on 9 Lives SMP, which has started Season 4. Just as soon as I can find where they are in my following list. There they are. Linahun. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. Take care of yourselves. Look after yourselves tomorrow. And I will hopefully see all of you on Friday. Bye-bye.